Hello and welcome to our presentation on Port Ferdinand Yacht and Beach Club and St. Peter's Bay Luxury Resort in Barbados, hosted by Paradise Promotions. Location-wise, both properties are approximately a 45-minute transfer from Grantley Adams International Airport. St. Peter's Bay is about 10 minutes drive from Hull Town, so perfect location for all those West Coast lovers. And it's only about a 2 to 3 minute drive away from Speightstown, which has got some fantastic new bars in it, such as Hugo's and 111. Port Ferdinand is about 10 minutes up from St. Peter's Bay, so still close to the bars and the restaurants of the West Coast. So here's your first USP. Both St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand give you the best of both worlds, between villa-style accommodation but set within resort amenities. So if you have clients who have started a family and perhaps outgrown a traditional hotel, but they're not quite ready for the isolation of a villa, then these properties work perfectly for them. This slide shows you St. Peter's Bay, which is directly on the beach and has a 160-foot freshwater swimming pool. Now I've put this slide in because I think it's really important to emphasise the fact that all of the homes at St. Peter's Bay look out onto this amazing Caribbean sea. Not all of the properties along the west coast have all of their rooms with these incredible views, but at St. Peter's Bay, your clients will have this view from the master bedroom, the second bedroom, and the living dining kitchen area. How incredible is that? Now here's your second USP. The accommodation at St. Peter's Bay is incredible, and every home is a 3-bedroom home that starts from 2,200 square foot of living space. Now, outside of festive and the peak season, we can give you a 2-bedroom option and even a 1-bedroom option as well. So it still works really well for a couple. But it's really the most perfect setting for a family, perhaps if they've got more than 2 children, or if it's a multi-generational family, if their family's travelling with a nanny or a group of friends together. This accommodation is flexible and it really does work well for everybody. Now, everybody is on holiday, so even though we have a whole host of amenities such as the kitchen, the laundry room, we have daily housekeeping, so somebody will come in every day and they will keep the home tidy from top to bottom. It just works really well if you've got hungry teenagers that need some food during the day, or you've got young children, perhaps they're eating on a different time schedule and you need to feed babies, you're weaning, that type of thing. So it really does work well having that kitchen. Now, I'm going to talk about the bedrooms in a little bit more detail, but I just really wanted to help you get across the opulence of these homes, the space of these homes, and how they are a step up from your traditional hotel room. Now, this is the terrace that everybody has from their home at St. Peter's Bay, and you can see here you've got your dining table, and also every home has its own whirlpool spa. Now I want to draw your attention to the door in the background of this picture, because when you open this door, there is a lift that takes you straight down to the pool or the beach. So we call this the bikini lift. It makes this home perfect for just quickly getting to the beach or the pool with minimum effort. And obviously, if you've got anybody who has any mobility issues or children with small buggies or pushchairs, there is no problem getting to and from your room whenever you need to. Now, going into a little bit more detail about the bedrooms themselves and the configuration. Every bedroom at St. Peter's Bay has its own ensuite. The master bedroom has a huge bathroom which has a bath and a shower, and then the 2 second bedrooms both have their own ensuites as well. There's also plenty of closet space, and the master bedroom has almost what I would consider a walk-in closet. Now, if you have a 1-bedroom home, we're simply locking off 2 of the other rooms. So that would only sleep 2 people. If you had a 3rd person, then you would need to go up to the 2-bedroom home. The 2-bedroom home only sleeps 4 people. And again, if you had a 5th person, you go up to the 3-bedroom home. There are no sofa beds at St. Peter's Bay. Nobody is sleeping in the lounge, so you're not clambering over anybody in the morning. Everybody has their own bedroom, and it's really just as it would be at home. So this is the 5-bedroom penthouse. Now what they've done here is taken out one whole floor and created the most amazing space. So this will sleep up to 10. So if you've got a family or a group of friends that are celebrating an anniversary or a big birthday, this works incredibly well. There are 3 wine fridges in this home as well. So if you're having a celebration, it's absolutely perfect. So you can see the terrace area here. You have your dining table area, and the stairs that you can see in the background, they go up to a private roof terrace, which I'll show you in a second. And then the other area of the terrace, you've got this wonderful living outside relaxing area as well. 2 master bedrooms, 1 on each side, and this home is simply divine. And here is that roof terrace, and there is a plunge pool here as well, which is out of this shot. But here you've got a barbecue area, there's a dumb waiter, and you could have a chef come in and cook for you. You can have a chef come into any of the homes, but if you had a big celebration here and you wanted to do something extra special, then this is amazing. And this roof terrace has got 360-degree views of the Caribbean Sea and the ocean and the island of Barbados. Now, this next slide is a video clip of the manager at St. Peter's Bay, Mr. Jeff Farmer. He meets your guests as they come in, so I thought it was really important for you to have the opportunity to meet with him now.
I don't sit in my office and ask about my guests.
I join them and help create unique, fun-filled experiences.
Memories they won't forget, but keep them coming back. Wow! For those of you who have booked, we look forward to seeing you during the holidays. And if you haven't, come and see what you're missing.
Okay, so here's your next USP. St. Peter's Bay isn't a traditional property when it comes to the children's club. It's called the Kids Activity Zone. You don't take your children there at 9 o'clock in the morning, sign them in, and they can't leave until you come back. What they've done is taken out one of the homes on the ground floor, right in the heart of the property, and called it the Kids Zone, and it has a fun team inside. So the children will gravitate towards to go and have a look and see what's happening. And mum and dad can sit by the pool and relax. But the children will then just be really comfortable. They're not under any pressure. They will make friends with the fun team. They make friends with the other children. And before you know it, they're running around having so much fun, and it just gives you a chance to exhale a little bit. If you wanted to go off property, then we will arrange for a babysitter, which would be chargeable. But that way you know that your children have one-to-one attention and they're being looked after as well. Now, it's for one of those reasons that St. Peter's Bay has won the TripAdvisor Traveller's Choice as one of the best family properties in the Caribbean, not just for 2017, but also in 2018 as well, and it continues to win TripAdvisor awards. So the fun team are on hand during the day to play with the children and entertain the children and help the parents. But also in the evening, what you'll find is once a week in peak season, we have a movie night where they bring the beanbags out of the kids club and they'll put them on the beach, and we have a blow-up screen, and the chef will come along with hot dogs and popcorn, so the children really have their own holiday as well. And then sometimes in the evening within the gazebo, you have one long table with all the children sat on it with a member of the fun team having their own dinner as well. So mum and dad can sit back a few tables, have a conversation, exhale, but they can see the children, so they're still part of that experience. St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand share a water taxi service. It's available on request, and if your clients are staying for 7 nights or more, there's a complimentary turtle tour where you can go out and you can swim and feed the turtles. It's a really lovely, intimate experience. St. Peter's Bay is situated on a beach which is a turtle breeding ground. So between May as late as into December, if you're staying there, you're more than likely to see the baby turtles hatching. Now, they run a turtle education and protection program, and if the turtles do hatch during the day, somebody will run down, scoop them up and keep them safe in water and sand until the moonlight that evening, and then they'll release them back at the point of which they hatch so they can make their first journey into the sea. But what they'll do is invite any guests that are in property to come down and watch that turtle release, and it creates the most amazing moments and memories. And here you can see those tiny, tiny baby turtles making their journey into the sea. They are so cute and they would literally fit into the palm of your hand. All the rates at St Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand start on room only. And then we have a breakfast supplement. Now, in terms of restaurants at St Peter's Bay, here is an image of the gazebo, which is right in the heart of the resort and offers a breakfast, lunch and dinner. Simple meals cooked to a really, really high standard. You'll find things on the menu like catch of the day, Caesar salad, penne pasta, steak and chips, but all cooked to a fantastic standard. Now, what's perfect at this property is the close proximity to all the other restaurants. So we tend to find that clients do have that independent nature about them, and they often want us to help them book reservations at some of the other West Coast restaurants. And the other option you have, of course, is to have a chef come into your room and cook for you. Now I'm going to take you over to Port Ferdinand Yacht and Beach Club. Now, St Peter's Bay is a very soulful property, and in contrast, Port Ferdinand is a virtuoso property, and it's absolutely stunning, and it's really the place to be seen. As you saw by the previous slide, the lobby makes a big statement, but not more so than this marina itself. All of the homes here, similar to St Peter's Bay in the concept, but they all look out over the marina, and every home has its own berth, perfect if your clients are bringing their yacht with them. Whenever I go, I always make sure to carry my blow-up lilo. So I put this slide in because I really want to show you how much it feels like a villa inside. You can see the space, not just in the rooms, but in the walkways as well. And it's beautiful with this coral blasted walls and beautiful floors, and the furniture and artwork is all pieces that are totally unique, and they've been bought in and around the island of Barbados. So when you're here in the home, you really do feel like you're in Barbados. And how incredible are the homes inside. It's more contemporary in style than St Peter's Bay, but look at this. You've got views of the ocean and views of the marina. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch the sunset from this location? So again, in the same way as the homes at St Peter's Bay incorporate the indoor-outdoor living, Port Ferdinand is exactly the same. So it's a wonderful combination when you come on holiday to just sit and relax al fresco. And my final slide about the homes at Port Ferdinand Yacht and Beach Club. Just wanted again to show you some of the bedrooms, but also the open plan designer kitchen. Slightly more of an open plan feel than the homes at St Peter's Bay, but just incredible. Now, right in the heart of this resort is the island, which is host to this wonderful swimming pool. There's also a restaurant where you can get light bites, daily snacks, that type of thing, and also a pizza oven as well. So this is where people come to relax, unwind, sit, watch the boats go up and down, and just relax in the pool. So again, Port Ferdinand Yacht and Beach Club is perfect for families, particularly if you've got families with older children, because there's so much to do here. As well as the kids activity zone down at St Peter's Bay, children here have got an indoor children's playroom and an outdoor children's play area. For the grown-ups, there are the big toys, so there's a golf simulator. More about some of the spa facilities later. There's also a full range of water sports, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that later on as well. So here we have the state-of-the-art fitness centre at Port Ferdinand Yacht and Beach Club, and also you can see in this image there's another gym at St Peter's Bay. So no matter which property you're staying at, guests have got full use of gym facilities, and we have personal trainers. So if you wanted to have a program put together for you, or if you just wanted to upgrade on your program that you do at home, or if you haven't quite made it to the gym at home and you're going to turn over a new leaf, then this is definitely the place for you. Now, in the next slide, I want to show you a video of some of the other toys. And this is why I said this property is great for children maybe that are slightly older, because the video I'm going to show you is a young boy who is on a wave rider machine. So this goes behind a boat and it creates a natural wave, so you can actually surf all the way around Barbados in that lovely tranquil water. So there's loads of fun to be had in the water and on the water at both these properties. And everything can be arranged for you through the concierge. So whether you're wanting to have active water sports or a gentle day's sailing, please let them know. Now, Barbados as a destination has some fantastic dive sites, and both St Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand are working with these local sites to build some fantastic dive packages. If you'd like more information on them, please don't hesitate to contact me. But I will shortly be coming out to you with some really exciting news about a new programme shortly to be launching, which involves clients coming along to Barbados, taking up some diving and helping to rebuild the coral reefs of the island. So very briefly, this next video shows you a little bit more of the fun you can have at both properties. Now, both properties have got an on-site concierge. So if you need to make arrangements for your clients before they arrive, you can get in touch with the concierge and they will help to do this for you. If your clients are travelling at Christmas, for example, and you need to have all of their restaurant reservations made at the Cliff, at Tides, at Daphne's, at Chin Chin, all of those can be done for you through the concierge. Similarly, if you have clients with children who may be... Now, if your clients like to be pampered, best place for them to head to is the spa up at Port Ferdinand. This is a Bamford spa opened by Lady Bamford, and we have 3 treatment rooms here. Now, in addition to the treatment rooms, we also have this amazing natural gully. So this is right behind the spa, and it's literally like Narnia. You open these 2 doors and you walk into this incredible space. And here we can do yoga, Pilates, meditation. You can have your massage down here, and you'll see lots of green monkeys. So I always think it's so funny that the green monkeys will probably come and watch us, and they'll be calling each other going, oh my goodness me, you've got to come down and see what these people are doing now. But how amazing to be just relaxing in this environment, watching nature unfold as you meditate or relax with a good massage. So when it comes to the dining options at Port Ferdinand, similar to St Peter's Bay, we have rates that start on room only, and then you can add a breakfast supplement in. Now, if your clients wanted to eat on property, I've already mentioned the restaurant at the pool and the pizza area. We also have a fantastic restaurant dockside, which is called 1359, and the chef here is Larry Rogers, seen in this image. Now, some of you may already know Larry Rogers, as his name goes before him. He launched some of the top restaurants on the island, such as Chin Chin, and he's now relaunched the restaurant at Port Ferdinand. We find a lot of locals will come for dinner just because they want to experience what he does with local Bajan food, putting a fantastic twist on it. So I've put this slide in because I really wanted to show you and try and capture the ambience in the evening when you come down for dinner at 1359. You can sit inside in the air conditioning, or you can sit outside, watch the fish in the marina, the boats bobbing up and down, and people really do dress for dinner here. It's absolutely beautiful. And the perfect setting to sit back and enjoy a nice, cool, crisp glass of Whispering Angel. Now, to reach the beach at Port Ferdinand, we have the walk, which is about 5 minutes, or you can take the water taxi, or our new mode of transport is the new buggy. It's a golf cart, and it takes 1 minute and 28 seconds from the furthest point of Port Ferdinand directly to the drop-off point at the beach. This is a great spot for snorkeling. We have water sports here. And you can see the building to the left-hand side of this image. Now that's Nikki Beach, the global beach brand. So if you've got clients who like a little bit of glitz and glamour on their holiday and they want to come and sit around the pool, sit on the beach, listen to the music, then this is a perfect spot for them. You can see on the beach we've got some cabanas as well. Now these cabanas are complimentary and they are for the guests of either Port Ferdinand or St Peter's Bay. They're not for the general public. Now if you're one of our guests and you come up to the beach here at Port Ferdinand, you have waiter service to these cabanas and that is provided to you by Nikki Beach. And then of course you have the pool area at Nikki Beach as well. So this is open to the public, but if you're guests at St Peter's Bay or Port Ferdinand, then you can come here too and it's on your doorstep. So sit back, relax and take in the vibes of Nikki Beach. And again, of course, Nikki Beach has its restaurant too, and it's in walking distance for clients of Port Ferdinand. So it just gives you another option for your F&B requirements. So to end, I'd like to just recap on the unique sales proposition of both these stunning properties. First of all, it has to be the location. Not far from Grantley Adams International Airport, west and northwest coast properties, so absolutely perfect for all of those restaurants that your clients will want to go out to. Also perfect for the itineraries and experiences on island. But if they're looking for some of the best beaches in Barbados, then both of the beaches are absolutely stunning. Now, the villa style accommodation is incredible, starting at 2,200 square foot. Nowhere else in Barbados is offering this type of accommodation, which is perfect for those clients who don't yet want to go into a villa but want more space than a traditional hotel. And you couple this with the concierge service, so you can pre-arrange anything that your clients want to do, whether it's restaurant reservations, tennis lessons, diving experiences. The concierge is there and they're happy to help you put together the most amazing itinerary for your clients. The homes themselves have the welcome amenity and then daily housekeeping, so your clients are not stuck doing the washing up or going to the supermarket when they're on holiday. Everything is taken care of for them. And that amazing taxi transfer service, it's free, it's available on request, and it connects both properties beautifully. And then for families, the kids zone at St Peter's Bay is amazing. And the facilities at Port Ferdinand are also fantastic for families with children. So much to keep them entertained and so much to do, but to do it together as a family. Now the last but not least, the turtle tour. What's wonderful about the turtle tour here is that your clients have such an intimate experience. I've heard so many stories where I've talked to people who have come off the turtle tour from either St Peter's Bay or Port Ferdinand and said how amazing it was. There were so many turtles, and just as they were climbing in the boat to come back to property, a big catamaran came around the corner with hundreds of people on it, and the turtles just fled in every direction. So unfortunately the people on those boats missed the turtles, but our guests, they usually always get to see them. So that's it. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to our presentation. My details are up on the screen now, so if you've got any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to call me or drop me an email. I would love to hear from you. Thanks ever so much again. Bye bye.